I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another curve flattening concert. Burke's checking in from 88 degrees in Naples, Florida. Man, oh man. Do I envy that? It's actually pretty nice here right now, but Florida's really nice this time of year. Hi, Margot. Hi, Terry again. Nice to see you, Terry. Michael Jolly, Tom Dietz. The crowd is filing in slowly but surely. Hey, Big Dan, Kit Sarikaku from Oahu, Andreas Postler from Germany, Steve Davidson from Philly, Marshall Lowe from Philly, Bob Walker from Ohio, Deb Levy Clark from Ambler, perhaps. So, I have a few songs for you today. I was thinking about when I first heard this song. And it was, let me get this noise out of here. Hi, Bunny. It was in Cleveland. It was at La Cave, and it was Dave Van Ronk. And Dave Van Ronk came in from New York, from Greenwich Village. And we went to see him because we loved his guitar playing and singing. And he said, I'm going to sing you a song. Nobody's heard this yet, but it was written by a young folk singer from Canada who you're going to hear a lot of. And he was right. It was Joni Mitchell. I woke today and found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky, gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold, and all the trees are shivering in a naked road, I get the urge for going, and I never seem to go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown. Summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. And I had a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin. Not another man in town darling's heart could win. And when the leaves came trembling down and bully winds did push their faces in the snow, she got the urge for going, and I had to let her go. And she got the urge for going when the meadow grass was turning brown, and summertime was falling down, winter closing in. Now the warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout, and them that stays is dying, them that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and a-racing on for the snow. They got the urge for going, they've got the wings to go, and they get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown, and summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. But I'll ply the fire with kindling, pull the blankets to my chin. I'll lock the vagrant winter out, bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have her stay for another month or two. But she's got the urge for going, I guess she'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down, winter's closing in, and I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down. The Urge for Going, a song for the season. So I said in one of the teasers we'd have some humor and some pathos. That was the pathos. And there's some other stuff too, but here comes the humor from the pen of the late Tim Wallace of Elyria, Ohio. Well, I shot myself in the head, but you don't even care. Held my breath till I was dead, but you don't even care. Well, I taped a note to my forehead saying you don't even care, and I hate it when you treat me this way. Now, I gassed myself the other night, but you don't even care. Burnt my lips on your tailpipe, but you don't even care. Now, you told me that I never did a single thing for you, not even when I choked and turned your favorite shade of blue. Well, I hung myself, but I suppose that you don't even care. Right next to your favorite clothes, and you don't even care. Well, I was strung up by your pantyhose, and you don't even care. And I hate it when you treat me this way. Well, I flung myself off of your roof, but you don't even care. Now my dead corpse is living proof that you don't even care. Well, I landed flat with a big fat splat. But on my way down, you know I called your name, so folks would blame you all over town. I shoved grenades into my jeans, but you don't even care. Blew my butt to smithereens, but you don't even care. And you weren't even listening, because you don't even care. And I hate it when you treat me this way. Well, I climbed into the lion's den, but you don't even care. I never did climb back out again, but you don't even care. Well, they pawed me and they clawed me the way you used to do. And when they ripped my heart out, well, I could only think of you. Well, I lashed and bashed and gashed myself, but you don't even care. Well, I trashed and mashed and thrashed myself, but you don't even care. I even made a flaming ash of myself, but you don't even care. And I hate it when you treat me like I'm maladjusted. Well, I hate it when you treat me like I'm self-destructive. And I hate it when you treat me like I'm codependent. Yes, I hate it when you treat me this way. You Don't Even Care by the late Tim Wallace. Who I'm sure in Cleveland is sorely missed. Okay, let's see who's here. Michelle Benjamin. Diney and Wayne. Hi, you guys. I already said hi to Bunny Barnes. Carol Pratt. Hi, Carol. Terry Canty. Again, Marcia Lowe. I'm just running through the names. Helene Tober Fowler, you're in Michigan now, I think. Kate Petrella. So look out, Kate, because Berks Oakley is in Florida, so watch yourself. Bill Shannon. And John Sprouse and Michael Tierson. Hi, Michael. Donna Greenberg. You guys are great companions. Hi, Ann. Ann Mintz is here. Judy Wong is here. Mike Verbeck. Hi, Mike. I got your thing. Thank you so much. Jim Moore, my old buddy. He's in Brooklyn. And Rusty's here in Ohio, in Akron. Okay, that's enough talking. You guys get bored hearing everybody else's name. You just maybe want to hear your own name, and that's fair enough. It's just so nice to see all of you on there. So I thought, I was trying to think of what to play for an instrumental today, and I thought, I'll play a ragtime tune. Maybe I'll play a Reverend Gary Davis tune. And I thought, I could play the C rag. I haven't played that in a while, but maybe I'll just make up a rag. So I have a little bit of a chord progression idea in my head, and just kind of see, one of the things I strived for many years, trying to play. When we develop as a musician, we develop. There's an old saying that says borrowing from one person is plagiarism, and borrowing from a half dozen people is research. And on music, that goes to borrowing from one person, you'll just sound like that person. But if you integrate the styles of many people, you develop your own style. Well, I went through a long period where I just wanted to play like the Reverend Gary Davis, which I could not do. It's a famous quote from the great British guitarist John Renbourn, who said, I started out trying to play like Big Bill Broonzy, and I'm still trying. And I understand what that means. So I started out trying to play like the Reverend Gary Davis. But what I wanted to learn to do, because the Reverend was a great one for urging his students to improvise and not just imitate him. So I wanted to learn how to speak what I call Reverend Gary Davis-ese, speak his language on the guitar. So this will be something along those lines. Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. one more time. It has no name. You guys want to name it? Write something in the chat. I'll take them all under consideration as possibilities. And more people on here. So one more for you today. There is a PayPal link, as I always like to announce, because it helps pay the bills around here in a time when bill paying is not always easy. And I always hope that I'm providing a service which people go, yeah, I should pay for that. My buddy Alex, who is equally deserving of praise and appreciation, will be streaming tomorrow at 3:30. That's Friday at 3:30. Alex Bevan, B-E-V-A-N. Great songwriter, first and foremost, but also a great singer, guitar player. Human. Probably human comes first and foremost, actually. And I will be back on Saturday at 3 o'clock, like this. And Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Koch will be back next Tuesday at 10:30 in the morning. And Guy Davis, also known as the Kokomo Kid, will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. That's Friday. He's every day of the week except Saturday. Go check him out. He's a wonderful guy. And one more tune for you today. And this one, it's not pathos. It's not humor. There's a little irony in it. It's just damn good songwriting is what it is. Townes Van Zandt wrote this song. Living on the road, my friend, is gonna make you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dream. Now Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his belt for all the honest world to feel. They say he met his end, you know, on the desert south in Mexico. No one heard his dying word. That's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They just let him go that way, out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Now there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say you could have had him any day. They just let him go that way, out of kindness, I suppose. Now the poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet, Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He just did what he had to do. Growing old. Some great federales say they could have had him any day. They just let him go that way, out of kindness, I suppose. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They just let him go that way, out of kindness, I suppose. Pancho and Lefty by Townes Van Zandt. And while I was in there, I saw also that the name of Frank Fatuski came up on here. Where'd you go, Frank? And Frank wrote me a letter. First of all, Frank does a Wednesday night blues stream. And he's a fine guitar player, man. You should go hear him. He also wrote a letter. Apparently, the top of the Billboard blues charts right now is held by, what's his name, who played Captain Kirk originally? William Shatner. And Frank and our friend Paul Asbel, who's another fine guitar player up in Vermont, put together a letter. I think Frank wrote it, and then maybe they tweaked it a little to William Shatner, suggesting, since he's profiting from the blues, that maybe he ought to give something back and take some of the revenue he makes off of that and give it to organizations which help support the old bluesmen who are still alive. So I thought that was a great idea. Frank, if you're still on there and you want to put a post, maybe if you go to Frank's page, he might have something about it. Anyhow, I thank you all once again for coming and joining me and listening to some music. I hope it helps you get through the days, and let's hope that the change is coming soon, and we'll get in an administration that will actually show some leadership. Brene Brown interviewed Joe Biden yesterday, I guess, or today. Yesterday, because I heard it yesterday. And she talked about the difference between power over and power for, I guess. And, having power over somebody is what we've had for the last 4 years, what they've been trying, and we should actually have power to the people. But I digress. So vote. We did yesterday. We voted. We went down to the courthouse and put in our ballots. We were happy to do that. And we put in lots of postcards and letters we wrote to voters who might be reluctant to vote, to urge them. And so vote, stay safe, stay sane. If you get cranky, take a nap. If you're not cranky and you need a nap, take a nap. I think Janny might be taking a nap. My lovely wife. I don't know if I saw her around here. She might not have been able to type from her napping position. I think she needed a nap today. She taught all morning. And I said all that stuff. So you guys know that I send you my love and my support. I will pop over onto my other camera. Hi, it's me. And you guys take good care of yourself. And I will see you Saturday at 3 if you stop by. Bye-bye.